Hello everybody, it's Cheryl from Yikes, I'm a Chicken Mom. And this is poor little Dorcas. She's going through a molt, probably all of your chickens are too. Oh, but this poor little girl, she's going pretty bad. She's usually, look at her tail feathers, it's pathetic. She usually has tail feathers that sticks up like a sailboat. You've heard me mention that, or like a rudder on a boat. I mean, her tail is big and high. She's got just stumps left, poor thing. You can see her wing. You can see the little quills coming through. And her neck, she's lost. I mean, she's just a mess. She looks like she's been beat up. So what I do for the molt is I boil up eggs and I chop them up, and whoever's molting gets the little treat of coming into the kitchen here. And she just got through eating some eggs. She's not one for tuna, but most of my girls absolutely love tuna. So that's another thing that I will give them when they're molting is tuna in water, not in oil. Sorry, I sit down here on the floor myself. But you can see I let her in just for a minute, and she got so comfy that she decided she was going to lay down and take a little nap. So, but she ate her egg, and I gave her some raisins. And it's cold outside, so I hated to shoo her right on back outside. But this is a good shot. You can see her wings right in that area there. Poor little girl. Aww. I really don't have my furnace turned on yet. I kind of wish I did, so she could get over there near the vent and have that warm air pour out on her. Yeah, you can see all down her side there, going down near her tail. She just looks like something got a hold of her and beat her up pretty good. She's a sweetie. I just didn't have the heart to make her go back outside after she ate. I've noticed too in the molting season, they are loving sleeping in the nest boxes. So I just let them. It must be warmer and less drafty and cozier. Hi, you gonna get up? So I don't put up much of a fuss about it. I just let them do it. And then we'll just deal with it later. But it's got to be cold. And I thank you, everybody who's been asking about me and the chickens, how we're doing. We are doing fine. It has been a crazy ride for the last 2 years. I think I've told you about my dad passing. And then my mom, she's not doing well and in the nursing home. And then there's all the Medicaid and, and the COVID and just all kinds of craziness that's been happening, one thing after the other. So I've not had as much time as I would like to video. But I do thank you for asking. I really appreciate it. We're all doing fine. All 12 of the girls. We've got through, let's see, 2 that's come through the molt successfully. Poor Boo, she's my Barnevelder. She usually gets hit pretty hard, but she's looking good again. She got her tail back, doing well. Opal, the Orpington, she's the other one that looks, well, she's at least got some little sprouts coming out the end of her tail, or out the end of her little quills. So she's recuperating too. But this little girl, she just doesn't seem to have energy. Her comb still looks nice and red, so I'm encouraged by that. One little thing that this gal's been doing, and this was before the molt, I still go out there and put them to bed at night. I just don't like the way they pick on each other. So I like to stand there and just kind of, police the situation. It gives me some time with them, which is really nice too. And Dorcas is usually the last one in. She's so sweet. And she's out there having her evenings bedtime snack in the feeders. My husband always tops them off for me. And so she's out there just filling up her little tummy before she comes to bed. And then she'll come into the house and she will stand at my feet and she will pull my clothes. She will peck my leg. She will cry and she will cry. Peck, peck, cry, cry. Just going right around my legs. So I will pick her up and I carry them I put my hand up under their breast and all the way back to their belly, like between their legs. And so I have her in one arm, and then I'm kind of policing situations with the other hand. And she just is laying there like a little queenie and watching everybody, what's going on, and just looking around. And then after a little bit, she gets a little wiggly, so I put her onto the poop board so she can get up on the roost. And she'll go just right straight over to her little spot, all quiet. But if we don't do that routine, and she has to get up on the poop board and then onto the roost herself, oh my goodness, the whole neighborhood pays for it because she sits up there on the roost and she will cry and cry and cry and cry. So funny. And I have to shush her. I shh all my chickens, and it works. I don't know, you guys might want to try it if they're being rowdy out in the house. It works for us. My husband, even, Rooster Daddy, he even does it. Let's see what she'll do. Oh, she's sleepy-eyed anyway. Aww. Makes me want to just pick her up and cuddle her up and take her in there and sit in a chair with her. Dorcas. Dorcas. Hey, Dorcas. Look around here. Yeah, there he is. There he is. This breed of chicken, she's let's see, she is a silver gray Dorking. I would never be without a silver gray Dorking. I'd never be without a barred rock, and I would never want to be without an Australorp. They're my favorites. Hey, you look like you need to go to the hairdresser. Poor little thing. But I think those are my three. If I had to pick three, I could only have 3 chickens. Those are the 3 I would pick. Oh, your little feathers are just falling off of you. Yes. See how short her legs are? I know I've talked about that's just the way the breed is. They've just got these little teeny legs. And she lays the nice little medium white eggs. She's a good layer. She'll lay about every day. She just got, this poor girl too, she was broody this spring. And now here she is. And Dorcas, I see Dorcas and both Opal, the Orpington. Broody, and then they went into the mold. And it's like, oh, poor things. Dorcas, I hear you grooming your one little feather you got left over there. How about coming this way? Shh, 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 shh. Dorcas. Dorcas. Can you see that strip of red on her breast? It sure reminds me of a robin. With that little bit of scarlet color there. I didn't know you had that many big feathers over there, girlfriend. I can hear you. Hey. Hey. Psst, 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 psst. Well, I thought I would just get on here real quick. My husband ran up to the store. It's quiet in the house. So I thought I would just take a quick minute and make a video and get this posted up tonight. And just say hello to everybody. I hope everybody is well. Oh, these chickens are such wonderful therapy. Yes. Honey, I know how you feel. Yeah. You look like I feel a lot of days. Yes. Yes. I'm sure a lot of the people out there can relate. Poor little thing. But it's natural. And what's so neat about it is when all those old feathers come out and the new ones grow in, they've got that new waterproof coat ready for another season. So she's going to be spectacular when she gets all those new feathers back. Yes. Dorcas, would you like to say goodbye to everybody? See if I can get her attention. Would you like to say goodbye to everybody? Yes. Would you like to say goodbye? Would you like to say goodbye? Huh? Would you like to flap your wings and say goodbye? Huh? Would you? Would you? Oh, you're so pretty. All right. Well, that's about it from Dorcas and I here at the Red Roost Inn. I could watch them all day. Yes. So cute. All right. Everybody have a good evening, and we will talk to you soon.